Hi babies! So today we're gonna do a I honestly have no clue. I really need to get it together. I need to figure it out. I really want to do a OG classic Polo Perfection, really good like glam. We're doing press today with Sammy and Velma. So excited to see my sisters. And yeah, so I need to look the best. JK. But I do want to look real pissed. And then I feel like now life is about content, right? So I have my whole living room upside down because I'm like, oh, before I leave, I really need to like lock in and take like crazy good pics, you know? So that is the mission. So yeah, I guess like we're going for something real puss. The dress is gorgeous. It's like all rhinestone. It's a little crossy, but I think that with 12-inch pleasers and what's it called, nails, like it could be quite the vibe. What else? Okay, low-key, let me start my base. I'll be back. So we're doing face. A tiny bit of foundation, because you truly don't need that much when you're this perfect, mama. Just a little BB cream, you know? Light pink today. Also, RIP, why is it like... Do you want to talk about the real struggle? Or do you know what the realest of realest struggle is? I'll tell you right now. Humidity. Baby. Humidity. Humidity Davenport? No. Humidity. How do you even say humidity? Humidity. I feel like I'm saying it right. Regardless, I digress. Humidity. Human hair. Whether it be your own. So now I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little stressed because I'm like, oof. Don't you just love it when you tweak out on a wig for a good, I don't know, let's say like 2 hours? Perfecting every last curls, right? Perfecting the front bangs. And oop, it's a little humid. Everything drops. Anyways, I wonder what like humidity does for the ecosystem. Is it just like watering the plants, but more like low-key? Is it good for us? Because I feel like sometimes when it be too dry, cover it up, my baby. Also, is this problematic wearing a cross? I can't tell. Well, we'll find out, right, you guys? I got crazy bumps. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Okay, I honestly have nothing to say, so let's move on to the next step. Okay, let me give you the ultimate bronzing placement. So always, because oh my god, brown over the lip, hide that mustache on the chin. So this is not like a crazy strong brown, right? But it is definitely a bit darker than your complexion. And that's basically just to, I don't know, I just randomly started doing that and then my makeup started turning. So sometimes it's not about what you do, it's about the results, right? Not everything needs an explanation. Truly, think about it. I mean, I feel like there is some stuff that needs explanation. Like, can I know why public service are still on a strike? Okay, no shade, I don't even take public service. I take a big C. I didn't mean to sound bougie like that. Ooh, this journey is stressful, eh? How long is she gonna last? Like, who do you think Have you seen this suspicious like white powders on my fingers right now? That's interesting. Okay, I have the crazy story, but first of all, good morning. It's like 7 o'clock on the dot. I need to open the line. I think I'm gonna do the tiniest bit in here, just to like, just for good measure, right? Okay, I think that looks lovely and gorgeous. So let's blend. Oh, let's blend that. All right, so now that we look completely the same, let's go in with some highlighting. And while we're at it, let's have a little chat. When's the last time you... When's the last time you called your mother? Valid question. Okay, placement of concealer, and be ready for like a huge transformation right now. Always start off with the middle of your forehead, and then, sorry about talking about your mother. Like, I think that was crazy, low key. I don't know what everyone's relationship with their parents is, you know, but relationships. And then I used to put concealer on my chin, right? And then I kept like going back to my photos, and as I'm like face tuning the CRAP out of the photos, I'm always like, baby, like, why is my chin like a white rectangle? Leave it alone. I don't think it's necessary. I think if anything, maybe put a dash of powder on there, and then you'll be just fine, you know? You don't need all of that makeup, mama. Okay, and then when it comes to the nose, right? You're gonna really, really ever so slightly tap the sides. Right now, you probably can't tell like anything because I feel like the lighting is not, oh, I feel like, see, this one is like too much. So maybe the secret is to rotate your blender, because you don't want no harsh lines. After all, you're not a drag queen, you are a crossy. So no harsh lines. Okay. Like that. And before you start to crease, you're gonna go ahead and set those. Oh, I kind of need to blend the cheekbones a little bit more. And also, I feel like I've seen a lot of people drag their concealer like almost above their lip. You know what it is? I think it like might be super valid depending on your face shape. I kind of want to put more concealer right now. I'm like debating. Is this girl for real right now? Am I patchy? Okay, I don't think there's any. Oh my god, who's messaging me right now? Time and place. Insurance company, that's beyond. Ugh. So you're gonna quickly set under the eyes so you don't get a crease. I always get a crease though, so maybe if you want to crease this eye makeup tutorial, go to someone else's page. But did I blend this cheek? Okay. Regardless, I go with like this tulip brush, and I'm setting with a bright powder. I actually really like the Fit Me so far. And then, well, you don't want to get too close to here. This will do a touch up after, but just think about it. When it's wet, it's sticky. And if it's stuck, then it's up. So now, let me do, oh my god, I'm gonna do a little on the middle of my forehead. And then I think I'm gonna do like the tiniest. Yes, bottoms are. We're gonna take this, we're gonna throw it away. Then you're gonna grab your, make sure you don't drop this because it will break right away. Right away. This has, matter of fact, right now I'm holding on to this for like dear life. We're already gonna, okay, I hope this is the right shade. We're gonna set the contour. It does look like it's the right shade. So we're gonna be tapping. So because this is not technically cured, right? Oh my god, cured. This being like the first time I'm actually talking about makeup is crazy. Because also I feel like I'm saying all these things, but are they even facts? I don't know. But I feel like it works for me. Like you can tell right away when something is dry, right? And this feels dry. I don't like it right now. Tapping the V of the chin. And then I'm also gonna go above the lip. Huge mistake. No, big mistake. Huge. Okay, maybe don't do that. I don't know why it looked so good last time I did that with the other one. I like the tiny little one. Now it looks like I have a mustache. Oh well, big whoop. I'm gonna do a tad bit on the nose. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out the top lip situation right now. So maybe if I go in with some C2 Studio, oh my god. Okay, emergency right now. Oh my god. I really would love to know where that sit in. Oh, a little bit of pop. Oh my god, do you guys see that? Birds. Okay, let's try to fix this. Let me tap little eyeliner powder. And then I say let's go in with. So I'm gonna go a little bit of, I believe this is NC43 from 2019 Mama. So this is the good. And I'm going back and forth with C2. Well, I'll just have a mustache today. I don't have time, unfortunately. Maybe let's try with One Size Beauty. I feel like she always takes away all pigments. Hold on. I'm not quite ready to give up. Oh my god. We'll let it sit, I guess, and then we'll reassess later, right? So ultimately be, oh my god. now? What am I gonna do? What time is it? Okay, I'm thinking maybe a little bit of blush will cheer me up. Patrick Tool. And I'm using this very orangey shade. And we're just gonna tap. Oh my god, lately I've been like going in straight into eyeliner and then I do blush because I feel like it sticks better. I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm like permanently having a stroke. Because what do you mean right now? I can't talk. Long story short, not claiming that energy. What do you mean? Should I try doing the tiniest bit of blush here? Listen, what if I just look gorgeous right now, but I don't see it because of the lighting? You know what I mean? Let me give myself some grace. I am perfection. Okay. The most important part is a little bit of eyeliner. I feel like this, I started doing that in Vancouver actually. I don't know where. I'm using this loose highlight and now I feel like I'm obsessed with my nose contour. So I go like that. I'll literally just right here. Right. And then like that. And then how do I not own a single clean brush right now? That's beyond. I feel like I would go, what's on this one? This looks like it could be brown. Hold on. You're gonna go back in and clean that line up with some bronzer. And then we'll kind of like let it bake. And we'll go over it later on to like diffuse the. Okay, well, see, let's do it right now because it looks crazy. Okay, and then you guys, what I like to do is like brows. So for brows, I use a brow pen from Gibbs Beauty, a very sharp, fine tip, very reasonably priced. And I'm just gonna start by outlining the bottom part of my brow. And this is what this is how you separate the drag queens from the crossies, because a drag queen would never use her natural brows. They would glue it down. But a crossie will always make it work. Crossie Bible 101. Don't be a drag, just be a cross. So I kind of like extend the tail, right? We'll clean everything up with concealer. Then what I like to do is kind of want to connect that shape. Don't try to make your brow straight. No shade, you guys. Low-key never looks good. And you need to think about the angles, because like even right now, like this looks a little crazy. That's why all day, you know? And try not adding volume, especially at the top, because then you want to have like small womanly brows. Like technically this one looks way better than the other one. Oh, see it? Like, don't do that. Okay, and then my actual secret, the pièce de résistance, is I'm actually gonna go over my brows and the lines I just did with some brown concealer. So this is especially gonna look really good if you're doing a blonde unit. It's gonna make things a lot more, how can I say, soft, way softer. I'm gonna mix like 2 brown shades and cross my fingers. I never know what shade I use, but there's no tea. There's no like crazy science behind it. Just use a little bit of concealer, an angle brush, and then you're gonna go over. Now, is the concealer gonna perfectly coat your brows? It never does. This truly never fully works. However, you'll see with the final look and everything, you're gonna brush it in a little. It always does end up looking phenomenal. I started doing that after I randomly ran out of, I'm like a girl who will run out of something and then forget to buy it for the longest time. Like toilet paper. Baby, tell me why for a month we were wiping with napkins and then makeup wipes. And it's only when we fully ran out of everything that we got toilet paper. Not a flex, just a statement. So already there, do you see how much softer this is? Super soft, super dudes. Okay, let's do the other one. I don't know, I just feel like it gives it more of a angelic look, if you know what I mean. Like they just like look fluffed and like, I don't know, I just kind of love doing that. Just gotta do what you love to do, you know? Okay. And then obviously you're gonna carve it out, but I feel like I'm shaking right now, so I need to lock in. Right. Okay, let me actually quickly, I normally save this for later, but I'm just gonna go in with like a brighter powder. Tap in the middle a tiny bit. I just had the urge to do so. Perfect. Then we're gonna carve out. So I kind of love myself right now because I'm like, I was thinking about doing this look and I was like, oh my god, I remember this one time I did like the most gorgeous, really just simple femme all matte makeup tutorial. Oh my god, it's so good. And so yeah, so I just looked back at it and now I'm like, okay, at least now I know how to do it. Let me cut my brows, really. Okay, so what I like to do, I like to carve with something a little bit more pale, and then at the front, I'm gonna go with a light tan color. Yeah, like this. Let me show you. Just give me 2 seconds, sweetheart. And then we're gonna carve the rest. So I feel like when you go with something super pale at the front of your brow, it just doesn't look good. There's no like crazy story, crazy explanation. It just looks bad. And that way it gives you like that cut look, but with a softer edge. And then, so for the front, I like to blend with just a little like this. You see the technique? Okay, perfect. For the rest of the eye. Big dense brush. I'm gonna tap that in. And not at the front. Babe, why am I so tutorial-y today? I don't know. Okay, puss. All right, now give me 2 seconds. I need to establish what am I doing for my eyes. Because now I'm like, ooh, I kind of want, do I want to go matte? Do I want to go with like this could be so fun. Okay, well, step one, I need to find clean brushes, which, yikes, awkward. No, no, no. I do think I have brown stuff, so hold on. This, who else is a brown? Oh. Okay, so let's go right into business. I'm gonna use the shade called, okay, who cares? I'm gonna tap on the outer corner. I feel like I could low-key go with something a little darker, which I think I might end up doing. But we're building. Right, okay. Then I'm gonna go away. I kind of want to go to, where do I want to go? Where would you go? Where have I been? Mine's Hunt. Fine, go. Because I really want to become a lyricist, like so badly. Okay. So I guess right now I'm just using like this terracotta shade and, well, going to town apparently. Love. Right? That looks good. I almost want to try, what if we did like a matte on the eyelid? Because I like, there's this shimmer that's like staring at me. There's also like this bone white. And it's called Bluffin'. What do you mean Bluffin'? Let's see. How does that look? Do we like the way bluffing looks? Oh my god, I'm just bluffing. Was that a correct context? Hold on, I am intrigued. Let's buff the bluff. I do think there's something very feminine about it, so I think we're gonna run with that. I'm kind of thinking right now, if I have nothing to say, should I do like time lapse? Cause what do you mean? I feel like I need to lock in. Yeah. Okay, then things like took a left turn low key. My makeup was starting to look like so good, and then I went to liner, and then liner like something smeared. Then like I did like mascara, something smeared again, and oh my god, let me just tell you, like there's like a brown line underneath my nose that I just like left there because it was like, you know what, I could not be bothered with this right now. I really wanted to take those photos. Like I wanted to take my time, take photos, show up like a little 5 minutes early. Then the wig was not laying good. Then like the curls were weird, but you know what? Problems, but so many solutions. Okay, you guys, I'm like almost done. I feel like everything's making me tweak right now. Like my makeup was doing so good, and so like there's a full-on eyeliner thing on my nose. Cannot be bothered. Let's put this just on. Man, I still have like 30 minutes. I really wanted to take photos. I did my whole setup and everything, so I'm like, ugh. Because I feel like I know once I go out because of the rain, the hair is not gonna look as good. So I'm like, baby. Okay, is this not getting rich? Let's see. I think what a contact I'll look like. What does my silhouette look like right now? I feel like I could use a little bit of bum. Do we have any bum? And look at you. I'm over it. Listen. And I put the contacts and take photos. Do I not look like Kylie Jenner right now? I'm gonna have to bring this girl too. This little brush. need to pin this. Okay, instead of looking at me tweak, let me just be back here. I feel like this is gorge. Let's go take photos quick. And then. Well, I guess F the nails. You win some, you lose some. Definitely not wearing nails right now. I'd rather take 20 minutes taking photos. Just a second.
Just a couple of seconds for me to get ready. So.
Yep, no problem.
Do I look like Lady Gaga?
Yes.
Thank you. Cute. Can I put you in my
Yeah, that's good.
with the girlies from CTV? Okay. Okay, boom, boom. All right, you guys, we just wrapped up. I'm waiting for my rides. It's okay freezing. My toes are frozen. I think it went well. It was fun. It was definitely fun seeing the girls. I love my MTL girlies. And now we're gonna go home. Yeah. Oh my god, wow. Alright, well, I'm kind of over it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget,